Welcome to Moosejaw RC. I am Joe, your host, and today's episode of my wonderful Moosejaw RC Body Shop channel is the Vanquish VRD Carbon kit. And here it is. I finally got my hands on one of these. Excited to put a kit together. It's been a while, and I'm just looking forward to the wonderful therapeutic moment that is called kit building. And it's about time I have a kit. I've been painting up some stance bodies and finally did one for myself, so we have a body. I guess we better put a kit underneath it. And with this, I'm gonna challenge myself for 2024 summer, spring really, and get back into more of a, what would you call it? Let's get really involved into doing well at a competition, not just going and having fun, but then also getting a little frustrated when things didn't go right.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
And kind of take it on a new approach this summer. So I hope you'll join me with some future episodes that are going to look into the world of comp RC crawler. But just a disclaimer, this is not a contribution asked by Vanquish. This is just me showing off the Vanquish product and my journey into comp crawling. For right now, I'm just gonna build the chassis and go through some of the features. First off is packaging, why not? This is good. There's a lot of heft in this kit, so there's a lot there, and I gotta think, gosh, is that the weight? It's got a carbon fiber chassis rail, looking good right there. Incision, 90mm shocks, forward link front suspension, F10 axle mounted servo, of course, F10 portal axles, weighted alloy knuckle covers, and stainless steel links. Transmission is a VFD carbon transmission with some details of aluminum slipper lockout there. You also have lightweight machine motor plate, a low center of gravity motor position, and a machine aluminum post. I do love those machine aluminum posts. An integrated electronics tray. I'm really interested on how it's to go work with the footprint of electronics and how that might help. I'm looking forward to that one. Light narrow machine gears. 21%, excuse me, overdrive with a gear set, and aluminum bearing plates and chromoly output shafts. Also looking at the overdrive 20 to 28 portal gear set, weighted brass axle inserts, offset F10 high pinion front axle, stainless steel links, low motor position with offset drive line, ISD10 universal drive shafts. I'll have to check out those drive shafts. I'm a real big fan of the incision metal drive shafts. That's one of my go-to parts to add to all of my builds. A machine spool and gear set, and a standard 1830 portal gear set. Okay, so let's open up this box. Like I said, it's a pretty nice heavy box. There seems a lot into it, but let's open it up and see what's inside. Obviously, we know what's inside. Parts. It's a kit. Whew, all right. Got a nice manual, and we got bags. Bags galore, and of course the D-bag on top. We're gonna have to weight D-bag, and we got A block right there. Looks like axles usually. Ooh, look at these frame rails. Oh, those are nice. Look at that packaging. That is sweet looking. Wow, those are nice. I'm looking forward to that. And we got our wonderful, ooh, we got stickers. This is awesome. I like those. Oh, that's nice. We rock. Yay. Let's see what else we got here. And we got instructions. Your typical good instructions. So with that, I'm just gonna build and we're gonna go for it and then see about mounting some wheels on this. Like I said, other people have done this build already. I don't know how fast I could build it and how much time I have filmed and so forth. The shirt might change. hat will be the same, but I'm going to build it and then we'll go discuss how the build went. Whew. Let's say, so we got the front axle and rear axle done. Bag A and B directions were perfect, on target, and pretty easy. I kind of messed up on not putting 2 screws in on the rear diff housing, but at least I found it. Other than that, that's gonna finish day 1. When we get back, we'll work on day 2. Do have to get some sleep and get back to work tomorrow in the real world. But I look forward to putting this together. It's going pretty good.
You go to sleep.
Yeah! On your feet, maggots.
Enjoying my coffee.
Hello, George. Hello, Sam.
All right, it's day 2. Got home from work, tired, but energized to get this done, or going closer. On my mind is still what servos to get. Do I borrow from one comp crawler that I have different ideas for, or do I go full electronics? Definitely gonna stick with the servo and axle and not worry about a revolver, I think. And I know Reefs is coming out, Reefs RC is coming out with a piece that you can add to the VRD Carbon and to mount different options for a winch, which I do have. So my goals of doing better with comps in the new world of winching, you know, I just want the option there. So we're gonna continue on. We're gonna put the frame together. Here we go. Okay, jump to forward and we are done. The Carbon VRD chassis is put together. I had some electronics that I put in there. We'll discuss that in a moment. And I have to say it went great. It was fun to build. Sorry I didn't add more time-lapse video. I got to the transmission, and with transmissions, I always get nervous, so I kind of just took my time, and I think my battery was going to go dead in my camera, so I kind of just did it off camera a little bit and then put it together. The directions were perfect from Vanquish. They were really good. I would have to say this top part here and the gears that go in there, I didn't see where it said add grease there, but I knew I was supposed to add grease there anyway because it's definitely in other instructions such as the Pro or the Phoenix and so forth. I did replace with Incision drive shaft. It's just, like I said, one of my favorite staple gotta have parts. I love that. I really do like those drive shafts. Shocks, I didn't build the shocks. I just took them off another build that already had some red in, I think it's Incision, maybe Vanquish Products springs, I think, and then already had some lighter weight oil that I couldn't remember. I thought, well, I know these are set for comp, so let's take them off and just put them on here. So I kind of cheated. I did add a different color spacers just to look cool that I had laying around and so forth. And I got the Hobby Wing 2300 kV, again, out of my one comp truck that I wasn't going to comp with anymore. So I just put those electronics in. With the servo, I went with my 888 direct power. So I like direct power. It's just a nice peace of mind and so forth. And like I said, it just went great. It was fun. It was good to build again. And I think it's perfect. I did change out to a shorter Velcro strap to hold my smaller batteries in place, and got everything as nice and neat as I can possibly get them. Mount the body. We got that all looking good and nice and tight and just right. Everything just slips right in. There we go. And we're ready to go comping. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you get yourself a Vanquish VRD Carbon, Carbon VRD, whichever the two, or even the ready to run stance. And get into comping. I think comps are going to be even more popular now amongst us novices and people who just like to go out with our tiny trucks and trailing. I've seen some people who are new to the hobby go right to this, or at least, yeah, right to this one, and really getting into it. And hopefully that continues. More groups, more local groups, people hanging out, enjoying the day and playing with our tiny trucks, and a little competition never hurts anyone. Get yourself one. It was fun to build, and it went pretty easy. Like I said, the manual was spot on. I can only see one thing where it didn't say to add grease, but I knew to add grease. Not a big deal. And it's going to be just, I can't wait to get it going. So the next thing for this, folks, is that there will be a running video. Right now I would have done it, but it's dark outside and it's that time of night. So stay tuned for that. We'll have that available soon. Maybe I'll get that in this weekend. We still have some 3D body bits coming in here. We do have from Harley Designs the inner fenders, the roll cage, the seats, and the dashboard to put on this. And then it'll really be done and complete, and it'll look even better. So hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you when we see you on the next video. And cheeseburgers and fries, and goodbye. Smells good, looks good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're
Does it look professional?